Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. Here's what's moving markets this Monday morning. Oil prices jumped 2% overnight after a vessel strike in the Strait of Hormuz complicates diplomatic efforts between Washington and Tehran. Michigan's expensive Democratic Senate primary tomorrow could signal whether progressive candidates can win swing state races. Todd Blanche's Attorney General nomination advances after key Republican holdouts secured concessions. And economic data this week, including factory orders and Friday's jobs report, will test whether labor markets are cooling as the Fed watches closely. Let's start with the headline driving energy markets. Brent crude climbed 2.5% to $85.79 per barrel, while West Texas Intermediate rose 2% to $81.90 after an unknown projectile struck a vessel off Oman's coast Monday night. The United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations Center confirmed the attack, though no group has claimed responsibility. Treasury Secretary Bessent suggested a deal could land by Tuesday or Wednesday. Qatar's foreign ministry confirmed talks are ongoing with focus on de-escalation and reopening the strait. But here's the disconnect. President Trump claimed Saturday that Iran requested negotiations backed by Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Qatar. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson denied active discussions with Washington. Markets are pricing in geopolitical risk premium on crude, even as supply fundamentals suggest talks could bring relief. Michigan's Democratic Senate primary tomorrow has become the most expensive in history, with over $80 million spent. Progressive Abdul El-Sayed faces establishment-backed Representative Haley Stevens for the seat held by retiring Senator Gary Peters. IPAC-aligned groups poured roughly $30 million into supporting Stevens. Polling shows Stevens leads Republican Mike Rogers in general election matchups, while El-Sayed trails. Todd Blanche's Attorney General nomination cleared a critical hurdle after Republican Senators John Cornyn and Tom Tillis secured two key concessions: permanent elimination of the controversial $2 billion anti-weaponization fund, and narrowly tailoring Trump's audit immunity. Senate Judiciary Chairman Chuck Grassley scheduled the confirmation vote for Tuesday. On the economic calendar, investors get June trade balance numbers today, expecting a $73.3 billion deficit. Factory orders are forecast up 0.3%. Job openings likely decline to 7.4 million from 7.6. But the real test comes Friday, with July employment expected to show 83,000 jobs added and unemployment holding at 4.2%. Any significant miss could revive recession fears and pressure the Fed. Bitcoin is trading at $63,863 this morning as crypto markets digest regulatory headlines and macro data. Bottom line for traders: oil volatility stays elevated on Hormuz tensions despite diplomatic track. Senate confirmation calendar accelerates before recess, and this week's labor data could shift Fed expectations. Watch energy, defense, and rate-sensitive sectors for rotation signals. That's your signal to alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. Check us out at capitalcopilot.io.